Kinu and Manija are two small islands lying off Estonia's Baltic coast, and are home to a community of 600 people, whose cultural expressions and agricultural traditions have been kept alive over the centuries, largely thanks to the island's women. In addition to its unique handicraft, oral and musical traditions, the Kinu culture is distinguished by the relationship between its rich heritage and natural environment. On both islands, the characteristic landscape of grassland, pine groves and coastal sands has remained relatively intact, even until the present day. Ever since the island's initial settlement, the men of the Kinu community have taken to the sea to hunt seals and fish, while the women have remained on the islands to farm and maintain the household. During the long absences of their husbands, sons and brothers, Kinu women became the principal guardians of cultural traditions embodied in numerous songs, games, dances, wedding ceremonies and handicrafts, transmitted orally from generation to generation. Singing is an integral part of collective handicraft activities and the celebration of annual religious feasts such as St. John's Day, the 23rd of June, St. Catherine's Day, the 25th of November, and Christmas. Of particular note among the islanders' musical repertoire is an oral tradition of pre-Christian origin, known as Kalevala, or runic song. The most visible emblem of Kinu culture are the woolen handicrafts worn by the women of the community. Working in their homes using traditional looms and local wool, the women weave and knit various garments, particularly mittens, stockings, skirts and blouses, which often feature bright colours, vivid stripes and intricate embroidery. Many of the symbolic forms and colours adorning these striking garments are rooted in ancient legends, and these symbols often re-emerge in folk songs and poetry.
The octagon pattern is applied to body parts to relieve pain. Wrist and back pain can be effectively treated using wool with natural red dye. The wool must be wrapped around the afflicted area 8 or 9 times, and it must be red. The snake pattern is a sign of faith. Later, these patterns symbolizing the wheel of the sun were used. This half octagon is used to treat skin diseases. The zigzag faith pattern is also used on the white headdress of the bride during the wedding ceremony. The headdress covers her eyes so she will not know the way back home anymore.